Hey guys, it's your girl Lala. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm experimenting making all-in-one pork and rice. So before I move forward, I want to go ahead and hit that subscription button, because if you're not watching your girl Lala, what you do? Alright, let's get into the cooking. Okay, so I got my frying pan on medium heat, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss in. I have some pork strips cut up for pepper steak, and I'm gonna toss this into my oil. And I'm gonna cook this until it gets a little bit tender, okay? Okay guys, I'm checking back in on my pork. Give it a little bit of stir. Make sure it's not burning and it's cooking nicely. Let this cook some more. We're gonna come back and check on it again. Right now I'm doing my second check-in on my pork. My second check-in, remember you keep your stove on medium heat. You don't want it to be too high to burn up your pork. And every so often you come back, keep an eye on it. Stir your pork, because you want it to cook nicely, okay? Okay, so now I'm doing my last check-in on my pork, and I think I can go ahead and turn off the stove under this pot. So my pork is done for right now. Now my next step is my rice. So I have my water, like about a half cup of water. To this I'm going to add some coconut milk. I'm going to add 2 cans of coconut milk. And then I'm going to add my rice, okay? So now I'm adding my coconut milk. The coconut milk is going to add flavor to my rice. It's not going to be boring steam rice. So this is my second can of coconut milk. And I'm not going to add any salt to this. I'm going to let this heat up for a little bit. And then I'm going to come back and add my rice. Okay guys, so now I'm adding my rice to my coconut milk. And remember, I'm not adding any salt to this. If you want, you can go ahead and add salt, but I'm just adding my rice to my milk. And I'm gonna let that cook halfway through, okay? Okay guys, see how the rice looks? It's halfway cooked. I'm gonna turn off the stove because step 3 is coming up, okay? Stick around for step 3. Step number 3. This is my favorite part of my cooking. So I have some tomatoes, I have some peppers from my garden, I got some garlic and some onion already chopped up. And also I'm going to throw in some eggplant from my garden. And this is where I get to be creative and just nice up the pot. Okay, so stick around and watch me cook it up. You don't want to miss it. Okay, so step 3 is in full swing. My pan is on high, my oil is already in. Now it's time for the veggies. I'm gonna add in here, I have my eggplant, my onions, my tomatoes and bell pepper and garlic. I'm gonna toss these in. Guys, I'm gonna fry this up for the next, say, 5 minutes, and I'm telling you, the smell is so good. The pepper, the onions, the garlic, natural, all natural flavors right now. Okay, smelling so good. Now I'm gonna spice it up some more. I'm gonna add some additional flavors. I'm gonna add some seasoning salt, and I love to use my Badia. Okay, so I did a little bit of sprinkle there of Badia seasoning, and I'm not sponsored by Badia. I'm gonna add some onion powder. I'm adding some jerk sauce or jerk seasoning. I'm also adding some fish and meat seasoning. The thing is turn up now, people. The thing is on up. And some chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. Mix this up. Yeah, mix it up real good. So now I'm adding in my pork strips. And people, may I tell you, it smells, turn up, it smells good. It smells nice, people. It smells so good. I want to start eat out the food already, but I can't eat it yet. You have to wait a little bit, you know. Alright, so now let it cook for like a good 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna add my rice. Okay guys, so that look nice. It feels even better. I'm gonna turn the stove down on low, and I'm gonna add my rice. Okay. So guys, I'm adding my rice and my pork and my veggies. It's a little bit difficult for me to maneuver with one hand, and one hand has my camera. So I'm gonna add my rice and come right back, okay? So guys, to my rice, that oil I fried my pork in, I'm gonna put it right there on top. It's a little bit nice and salty. Has all the little sediments in there, but that's okay. Okay guys, so my final step is I've added some green scallion and butter. And my final step, I have some onion fries, crispy onion fries. I'm going to sprinkle that over my rice. Cover that up. And let it cook. Okay, I'm gonna let this cook for a good 15-20 minutes. All right, we'll come back and check on it when it's done. So guys, here's my end product of my rice and my pork, my combined rice and pork. As you can see, it looks so good. It smells even better. And I am going to taste it, or have one of my kids taste it for you. All right, stick around. Guys, again, I apologize because I was not able to get a shot of one of my daughters tasting this deliciousness because my other daughter was taking her exam. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Wow. Guys, trust me when I tell you, say the food nice, the food good, the food turn up, the food put a smile on your face, according to my daughter. So feel free to try my recipe. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you now watch your girl Lala, what I do? Catch up on the next video.